Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to have luck on their side while others struggle constantly? Is it just a matter of chance, or is there a greater force at play? In today's video, we will explore the law of karma, an ancient spiritual belief that holds that our actions, whether good or bad, have direct repercussions on our lives. Welcome once again to Spiritual Health. But what happens when the chosen ones violate this law? Stay with us to find out. Many of us have heard about karma, that universal law that governs our lives and states that everything we send out into the universe, whether positive or negative, will eventually return to us. But did you know that there is a special group of people we will call the chosen ones who have an even greater responsibility when it comes to respecting this law? The chosen ones are those who have awakened to a higher consciousness, who have developed spiritual skills, and who have been called to serve humanity in a special way. These individuals have a deeper connection with the forces of the universe and must therefore be even more careful with their thoughts, words, and actions. Imagine for a moment that you are one of these chosen ones. Your mission is to guide others towards the light, heal wounds, inspire people to live according to higher principles. But what if, in a moment of weakness or temptation, you decide to violate the law of karma? Perhaps you get angry with someone and wish them harm. Or maybe you give in to greed and do something dishonest to obtain quick gains. Think about the consequences this would have not only for you, but also for all those you have sworn to serve. Karma, being such a powerful force, will not forgive your transgressions just because you are a chosen one. In fact, your punishment may be even more severe, as you have betrayed the trust that the universe has placed in you. But not everything is negative. Being a chosen one also grants you great power to positively influence the world. Every time you send love, compassion, and light to others, you are planting seeds that will grow into blessings for you and for everyone around you. Every act of selfless service, every word of encouragement, every pure thought multiplies and expands, creating waves of positivity that transform lives. So if you consider yourself one of the chosen ones, I invite you to take your commitment to the law of karma very seriously. Be aware of your thoughts, words, and actions at all times. When you feel the temptation to do something negative creeping in, stop and remember your mission. Ask yourself, how will this affect my karma and that of those I serve? And if at any point you have made a mistake and violated the law, do not punish or judge yourself. Instead, acknowledge it, learn from the experience, and move forward with renewed commitment. Remember that karma is a force of transformation, not punishment. If you sincerely repent and strive to amend your ways, the universe will forgive you and give you the opportunity to continue growing. The concept of karma comes from Sanskrit and means action or deed. Essentially, the law of karma holds that every action generates a reaction. It's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples formed expand and return to the point of origin. This principle is found in many spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to Buddhism, and suggests that the universe maintains balance through actions and their consequences. In karma, each individual is responsible for their own destiny. Positive actions, such as kindness and generosity, produce good results, while negative actions, such as deceit and cruelty, result in negative consequences. This law of cause and effect is not immediate. Karma can manifest in this life or in future lives according to some spiritual beliefs. In the context of the chosen ones, those with greater understanding or connection to the spiritual world, violating the law of karma can have even more severe repercussions. The chosen ones have a deeper knowledge of universal laws and thus a greater responsibility to act in harmony with them. Breaking this law not only affects their own spiritual path, but can also cause cosmic imbalances. Since time immemorial, spiritual teachers have taught that the key to avoiding negative consequences of karma is mindful awareness in our actions. This involves being aware of our intentions and their possible impacts on others and on ourselves. For the chosen ones, this awareness is even more crucial. Their role is not only to avoid negative karma, but also to guide others towards a life in balance with spiritual laws. The wisdom of the chosen ones is transmitted through teachings, rituals, and practices that promote harmony and spiritual growth. Violating the law of karma by a chosen one can be seen as a betrayal of their mission and of those who rely on their guidance. Spiritual teachings suggest that such transgression can result in especially heavy karma, not only for the individual, but also for their community. That's why the chosen ones must live with a high degree of integrity and commitment to universal laws. Meditation and reflection are essential tools for staying on the right path. Through these practices, the chosen ones can assess their actions and correct any deviations before they become larger issues. Introspection allows individuals to look beyond their selfish desires and consider the greater good. The law of karma teaches us that every small action counts and that we are all part of a larger fabric. The chosen ones, in particular, must always remember that their role is to maintain and protect this balance. By violating the law of karma, they not only harm themselves, but also those who seek their guidance and wisdom. Compassion and forgiveness are important aspects of karma. Although the law of karma seems strict, there is also room for redemption and correction. For the chosen ones, recognizing a mistake and taking steps to rectify it can help alleviate negative karma. In this sense, the law of karma is not just a punitive force, but also an opportunity for spiritual growth and evolution. True understanding of karma goes beyond the simple notion of punishment and reward. It's about learning and evolving through our experiences. The chosen ones, with their greater understanding and connection, have the capacity and responsibility to model this principle for others. The law of karma invites us to live with integrity, awareness, and compassion. For the chosen ones, this invitation becomes a responsibility to guide others on the path of spiritual balance. Violating this law by the chosen ones not only has personal consequences, but also broader repercussions on the spiritual fabric of humanity. That's why ancestral wisdom insists that those with greater spiritual knowledge must live with an unbreakable commitment to universal laws. Only in this way can they fulfill their true purpose and help others find their own path of growth and evolution. The law of karma, in essence, is the universal principle of cause and effect. Every action we take, every thought we have, generates energy that returns to us in some way. It's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples expand and eventually return to the point of origin. But for the chosen ones, those beings who have reached a higher level of consciousness and spiritual responsibility, this law operates in an even deeper and more significant way. Imagine for a moment that you have access to spiritual knowledge and power that goes beyond the ordinary. With that great power comes great responsibility, and this is where the karmic law that the chosen ones must not violate under any circumstances comes into play. This fundamental law is based on the principle of non-interference with others' free will. The chosen ones, with their wisdom and elevated abilities, could easily manipulate the energies of the universe for their own benefit or to influence the fate of others. However, doing so would be a serious violation of karmic law, with consequences far beyond what we can imagine. The karma generated by such an action would not only affect the chosen one in this life, but could have repercussions across multiple existences. But why is this law so crucial for the chosen ones? The answer lies in the delicate balance of the universe. Each being has their own path of learning and spiritual growth. The chosen ones are there to guide, inspire, and sometimes protect, but never to interfere directly with the lessons each soul must experience for itself. Violating this law would not only alter the paths of others, but also hinder the chosen one's own spiritual growth. Imagine a gardener tending a beautiful garden. Their role is to provide the right conditions for plants to grow, but they cannot make flowers bloom prematurely or fruits ripen instantly. Similarly, the chosen ones nurture the spiritual growth of humanity, but cannot force or accelerate the natural evolution process of each individual. Now, you might wonder how the chosen ones can fulfill their mission without violating this karmic law. The key lies in subtlety and respect for free will. The chosen ones act as beacons of light, illuminating the path for those seeking the truth. They share their wisdom through example, teaching, and gentle guidance, while always allowing each individual to make their own decisions and learn from their own experiences. This law also serves as protection for the chosen ones themselves. By refraining from directly manipulating the fate of others, they remain aligned with the higher energies of the universe, preserving their own spiritual integrity and avoiding falling into the traps of ego and misused power. However, it is important to understand that this law does not imply passivity. The chosen ones have an active role in the world, working tirelessly to elevate collective consciousness. Their influence manifests in more subtle ways, inspiring through art, literature, music, promoting compassion and understanding, and acting as catalysts for the spiritual awakening of those ready to take the next step in their evolution. Now, I invite you to reflect on how this knowledge can be applied to your own life. Although you might not consider yourself one of the chosen ones in the highest sense, each of us has the potential to positively influence the lives of others. How can you share your light and wisdom while respecting the free will of those around you? In what ways can you be a beacon for others without imposing your will? Remember, true power does not lie in controlling or manipulating, but in inspiring and elevating. By honoring this karmic law in our daily lives, we not only avoid generating negative karma, but also align ourselves with the higher forces of the universe, becoming channels for divine light and love. Before concluding, I want to share one final thought with you. Each of us, in a sense, is a chosen one, chosen to be here at this precise moment in history with our unique talents and experiences. How we honor that choice by respecting the paths of others while illuminating our own is what truly defines our spiritual journey. I hope this video has inspired you and provided clarity on your spiritual path. Thank you for staying until this part of the video. If you liked it, please leave a positive comment. If not, I also invite you to leave a comment so I can improve this content and make it more enjoyable for everyone. Remember that no matter how dark the night may be, the light of dawn always comes. Let your dreams be bigger than your fears and your faith stronger than your doubts. If you believe in a better tomorrow, say amen and keep moving forward with courage. Together, we can light up the world.